Alright you guys, I'm going to show you guys how to make these look down lures. And if you don't know what a look down is, this is what one looks like. Oh yeah, come on. Come on, come on. Oh yeah, that's a good one right there. That's what I'm after. Okay, making these lures are very easy, and I'm going to show you a very simple way of making them. What you're going to need are these spec rigs. These are made by Buccaneer Bait Company. It's a number 2 hook, okay, and it's a 1/8 ounce jig. What you're going to do is remove it from the package and just take out the jigs, cut all the line off, and discard everything except for the jigs. Once you have the jig, you see how it is right there? We want to take off that excess paint because the lures themselves, they're not that great, you know. They paint over all the hairs of the jig. So we just want to clean that up a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to cut it 1/4 inch behind the hook. Just like that. Okay. Now you guys, basically you can use it like this, but what I like to do is dress them up a little bit, you know, flare it out a little. And if you guys are into fly fishing, you probably have the little feathers and streamers or whatever already with you. Fortunately, I have a bird, gives me free feathers. I also have some peacock feathers. So basically what you want to do, after we cleaned it up a little bit, we're going to add a drop of crazy glue right on the back, taking one of the feathers, and we're going to glue only one feather to the back. So it's going to end up looking pretty much, looking like this, okay? Then all we're going to do is wrap it. You don't have to worry about that excess feather. Just wrap it a couple of times. Make sure it's nice to where you feel comfortable with it. Alright. Couple of knots over here. I can get it over. This would be a lot easier if I had a vise. I don't have one. Alright. Okay. We're going to cut off the excess. We're just going to drop some crazy glue on it. Just like that, all around. Make sure it gets into the thread. Okay. Then we're just going to set it up somewhere for it to dry. Okay, once the crazy glue is dried on your lure, right, you're just going to clean up that excess line that was poking out, the feather. Just like that, and then we're going to flare it out. Easiest way is just push it down like this. You don't need a big flare, you know, just right where you want it. Just make sure you pull in all directions, and there you go. There it is. One look down lure. I use this with 6-pound test line. I use Berkeley fluorocarbon, and it works great. So I'm going to go out there and I'm going to target these fish this weekend and see what happens. But I know these lures work because I caught thousands of them on these. So give it a try sometime. Until next time, you guys, have a good one.